What's up, everybody? Shane Kirkwood here for 5 Star Media, joined today by Steve Owens.
All right.
How are you, Steve?
I'm all good. How are you, man?
I'm good, yeah.
Since our last meeting?
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, me and Steve had a run-in before.
Just a wee small one.
All
like,
30 seconds of it. Steve came out better that night, but we're friends now. Steve, when we did fight, you were living and training in Derry, where you're from.
Yep.
Strike martial arts under Pinta.
Yeah, Pinta. He's going to kill you if he says that.
So
how watch him, Pinta.
How do I say it? Say it correctly again?
Pinta.
Pinta?
Yeah, Pinta.
Pint, like a pint of Guinness?
Like a pint of milk, yeah.
So you were training in Strike.
Yeah.
Recently, as in maybe 6 months ago?
Yeah, up to about November time. I actually fought for a Five Nations title in Derry in August. And then after I won the title, the support and all I got from Derry, I was kind of like, where do I go from here? And I was kind of like, I really want to make a career this year. So, obviously seeing the success of McGregor and stuff like that, my eyes turned to SBGi. So I just decided, you know what, fuck this year. I'm just going to save whatever money I got. I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to quit my course. I'm going to leave everything behind. I'm going to go to Dublin and make a life for myself. And it's all turned out better for me.
And did you believe that was the best choice for you? Think you can afford yourself?
Yeah, I believe that was the best choice at the time. You know what I mean? I'm always striving to be better than myself. You know what I mean? I'm always chasing myself to be better.
And you feel like back in striking in Derry, you'd reach the highest level that you could go to?
Yeah, because the only reason why is that Pinta's gym was only a K1 gym. So I was only doing K1 and I was training at another club with Kieran McFadden, who runs a very successful jiu-jitsu club, Combat Jiu-Jitsu, and I was trying to merge the two together and it was kind of like, who do I fight for and stuff like that. So then I just said, you know what, I'm going to go to Dublin and try it down here. And as I say, I came down and I couldn't work out better for me.
How has it been down in Dublin? Like, first of all, you have a lot of issues you need to sort. You're travelling, accommodation.
Yep, exactly.
How did you approach coming down? Did you approach John Force beforehand, or did you just come down and turn up, or how did you?
Well, I was in contact with Carl Cannon. He seen me fight on the K1 scene and says, why don't you come down someday for a training session? And we came down and I just came on the SBGi and was like, you know what, this is where I'm meant to be here. This is where I'm meant to be. So I got in contact with John and John said, come down for a training session. I came down for a training session and it just kicked off from there. He just brought me on the team. I said whatever money I got, ended my credit union, came down. My auntie actually put me up for a while. And then from then on I got my own house and stuff like that there. So financially, I haven't been working, but I've been receiving enough sponsorship and stuff like that locally to keep me going. So I've kind of been smart with my money in a way.
So you are 100% in Dublin,
I'm
living.
100%. I'm Clondalkin man, as they say in the race. So unfortunately,
if there is anybody in the Clondalkin area or in that area of Dublin who would like to sponsor Steve,
give me a shout. It'd be well worth your while anyway, hey, because as I say, like, I took a few K1 fights there, short notice, because I couldn't get matched in MMA, and I had a first round KO, and then 4 weeks after that I fought in Derry, sold out show, and another first round KO. So I'm looking forward. I'm not engaged with 10s. I'm very excited to see how I get on with 6 rounds and 4 rounds on. You know what I mean? And a lot of guys like come to me and go, you're a kickboxer, and try and take me down, but they don't realise that I come from a strong jiu-jitsu. Yeah,
jiu-jitsu first and
I come from a strong jiu-jitsu background, so they kind of get a shock when they try and take me down.
So you haven't, as such, transitioned just to MMA. You've left the K1 fighting, but you had already had a grappling background.
Yeah, just solid grappling background.
So it's been an easier transition.
Yeah, it's been an easier transition because, as you know yourself, jiu-jitsu, it's a very complex sport. You know, with stand-up, like, you know, you've got all aspects out there, but jiu-jitsu, there's just so much to learn. You know what I mean? You could sit all day and practice fucking half guard. You know what I mean? Guard, sweeps.
So many variables.
There's just so much to do, so much to learn. So I'm glad I had that basis first. You know what I mean? So as I say, I couldn't be with a better team too to help improve me in jiu-jitsu as well.
What is your life in SBGi like? Like, tell me about, like, from Monday to Sunday. How would that week of training, or how does it go, life in SBGi?
Monday I would go on 12 p.m. Jiu-jitsu, and then I would do John's class at 1:30 until about 3. Go get some food, go home, come back in about 7, and then do John's no-gi. And then Tuesday's the same, Wednesday's the same, Thursday's the same, Friday's the same. And you train on Saturday, and that's it. Like, it's a full-time job. You know what I mean?
And you're treating it like that.
Yeah, I'm treating it like that. I'm taking it very seriously.
So what goals do you have? Like, short-term and long-term goals too?
Long term, it's UFC. That's my long term goals. I can see what McGregor's done. McGregor was just like me. He's just living a normal life. He was a plumber by trade, stuff like that there, and he just seen that with good mindset you can achieve anything. And I said myself the same. When I won that title in Derry, I was like, fuck, this time last year I was doing nothing. if I put my mind in, I can do this. And now I'm an SBGi in the pro team, and I've got 2 K1 knockouts, and I've got a big massive announcement to make for something in September, which I'm really excited about. But that's all because of my mindset. I've put my mind in, and I've worked hard, and everything's fallen into place. So I know myself now, if I put this in my mindset, UFC Gold, I will get there. I will get there.
So you see the path in front
I see
of you.
the path in front of me.
So
yeah.
it's just
100,
one foot in front of the other, and you're going to get to that.
Just be humble to everyone, be respectful, and people be respectful back. You know what I mean? I'm not a mouth, I'm not saying I'm going to not come out, I'm going to not come out. Okay, I understand, I might say I'm a better fighter, and I will not get, but I'm not boasting about it, I'm not saying I'll do this, but I put the work in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm able to turn around and say, I'm the better fighter.
And your level of training partner, I mean, I'm sure if you feel you're training with that level of person, no one at your weight in Ireland is going to bring what they bring.
Exactly.
So that, of course, must give you great comfort.
It's great comfort, especially sparring guys like Peter Quilley and Conor McGregor and Artem and stuff like that. Them guys are high level, they're the best in Ireland, and to be in that cage and sparring with them and seeing where I'm at as a fighter, I'm impressed with myself.
And how have the guys received you into SBGi? I mean, it must be an intimidating gym to walk into, because there's literally superstars everywhere.
At the start, I see McGregor, I was like, oh, is it McGregor? Play it cool here. Alright, Conor, can I get a picture? Shaking, getting a photograph. And now I'm just on sparring with him, and it's just, alright, and we're on sparring, and everyone on that team who I seen as an amazing fighter are now my training partner, and we're all equal.
How are you holding in the training sessions? Are you
Very well, very well. I can't wait for people to see me on June 11th, Portadown. I'm going to be fighting MMA.
Talk to me about that. So you're fighting lightweight? I'm
fighting not at the welterweight for this
welterweight.
I'm fighting a guy, Michael Wojciech, I think. That's what his name is anyway. So I'm fighting him. It's going to be an amateur fight. And then I'm going to have another amateur fight, and then the discussion is go pro in September, but we'll see how that plays out. But as I say, that's...
Stay tuned, basically.
Yeah, stay tuned. What it is, I kept having pullouts. Amateur guys wouldn't fight me because of the Pro K1 record, and I was kind of like, you know, where do I go from here? John was like, we want to put you in first amateur to see how you get on, because you can mess up and learn from it.
And you don't want to have a
otherwise, you've got the chance now to fight an amateur fight, get in, get it done, and we'll see how you get on and progress from there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys get thrown on pro and they mess up and, you know, stuff like that there. So I've got the chance now to fight amateur.
And with amateur you can not make mistakes, but you can learn.
You can learn.
Without having a permanent.
As I say, I haven't been on there. I haven't been on there MMA, like, and haven't been under that pressure of grappling. So to be in there and be under that, it's going to be interesting, because training for a fight, you know yourself mentally, it's just a different ball game. Like,
how do you actually approach the mental side of the fighting?
I basically see it as you're fighting. No matter what, you're getting on that ring, you're getting on that cage, you either enjoy it, suck it up and enjoy it, or let it eat you up. But see that feeling after, where you're like, I could have done that better. I could have done that. That's the worst feeling in the world.
I could have not dropped my right hand and got caught with a left hook in 40 seconds.
I think I caught someone with that, I don't know who. Oh, sorry, shit. But no, that whole thing, before a fight, I tell myself in my head, right, you lost that fight. You could have done this better, and then I get that feeling, then I go, I don't want that anymore. I do that before a fight. It's kind of weird, but it's clearly working.
And would you look much about your opponents, or do you care about them?
Nah, it's the opponents. Doesn't matter. They're all obstacles at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're going to fight everyone with different aspects. You know, you're going to fight kickboxers, grappler. It doesn't matter. It's just a human being. It's just a body in front of you. It doesn't really bother me at all. I know the training I'm putting on, and I know what I'm capable of. So at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me at all. Like.
You're not short on confidence either.
No, I'm very confident.
It's good to see, because the Steve that I did fight went and had a smoke afterwards, and was having a pint, and you know, you were like, oh yeah, you know, I might come to Dublin, I might train up in Dublin, and now here we are in
Dublin,
and 16, you're living in Dublin, and you're exuding confidence, and it's nice to see.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, we may have fought previously, but like Irish MMA, everybody always wants to see someone do good. So it is good to see.
As I say, like on a global scale, we're all together as Irish. You know, I mean, we're all helping each other on a global scale. But I know, having a smoke and having a drink, but I'm just a people person. I'm just relaxing. I just enjoy my life. You know what I mean?
No, it's fantastic to see. So your fight is welterweight on Akuma.
No, it is Celtic Gladiator. June 11th.
Sorry about that. June 11th against Adam...
Michael Wojciech. I think that's what you call him anyway. Sorry, Michael.
So yeah, make sure you all keep an eye on Steve, who is certainly out to prove something and chase that dream. So Steve, it's been a pleasure.
Hi, thanks very much.
And before we finish, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, or any sponsors you do want to thank?
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Different Class Menswear in Derry, Sports Nutrition, and Daniel McBurdy's Barbers. Thanks very much for the support. Like, as I say, living down here, these guys have seen what I'm doing, they've helped me out, and that there just goes a mile for me. Like, it's amazing. Thanks very much for the interview. Hey, thank you.